wealth frequency, how to cultivate wealth, how to have wealth, how to be in wealth, how to live wealthy. That's what we're going to talk about today from my 31-day intention cards, which you can get on my website, iamdorian.com. Today is November 1st, so we're going to read the first and we're going to expound on it and show you how I cultivate wealth, this wealth frequency. It says, every day is payday. I get paid from various sources. The only thing fixed about my income is that it is continual, ever increasing, expanding, and money circulates back to me. Every day is payday. I get paid from various sources. The only thing fixed about my income is that it is continual, ever increasing, expanding, and money circulates back to me. So if I don't put the card up, right? See that? So this is how these work. When you think about a wealthy person, the one thing that you want to work on this week is not responding to things that a wealthy person would not respond to. For example, if you're using this book or cards, because I have them in card format as well, if you're using these cards, this is the love deck, and you're saying, Dorian, I'm reading them, I'm writing them down, I'm thinking about it, I'm imagining myself as a wealthy person, and then you look at your bank account and you notice that they took out more money than you expected, your direct deposit didn't go through as promised, something happens with your car, just unexpected things happen financially. Right there, when you respond in a way that a poverty minded person, a lack minded person would respond, that's the opposite of wealth frequency. So when you see something on your bank account, if you know that you get paid from various sources and you know that your income is continual, you actually have to believe this. When you know that it's ever increasing and that money circulates back to you, why would you respond upset, angry? I know that it could be a hiccup. We're humans and we respond, but even if you respond in the second, not for the moment, in the second you respond, catch yourself and say, you know what? I'm wealthy. Why am I tripping? Let me just call the bank and say, hey, this didn't happen, or hey, I didn't get this refund, or hey, my direct deposit didn't go through. You're chilling because you're wealthy. You know that money is going to come from a various source another way at any moment. And the reason why I put this one on the 1st, November 1st, is because people will box themselves in when it comes to money. Say, I get paid on the 1st and the 15th. That's the only time I get paid. And that's in our mindset. We only get paid on the 1st. That's why on the 1st, I put every day as payday. Someone can call you today. Someone can send you something in the mail that you didn't expect. Someone can call you and say, hey, this was on my mind to give you. This was on my heart to give you. You can find money. I found $42 when I was on a run, and I did a video about it a couple years ago, and it's on this page, on my You Living Intuitively page. I just found I was running and I saw a $20 bill. I kept running, then I saw a dollar, another dollar, and I saw another 20 on my way back. And it wasn't in nobody's yard, it's on a sidewalk. So it was for the streets, literally. So I grabbed it and I went home and I thought it out. Hold on, this light is blinking. For the next week, that's what your focus can be. Every day is payday. I get paid from various sources. So when something pops up, because sometimes the old energies and frequencies will come and try to hang on to you and try to test you, so to speak, to see what you think and what you believe, you ignore that. So when you see that the refund didn't hit like it was supposed to hit, or you didn't get back what you thought you were going to get, or that bank took out more money than they were supposed to, and whatever the case may be, something happens financially that was unexpected and that you don't desire, right? Just, I'm wealthy. I already know that more money's going to come, so I know that happened. Okay. You can always do what you need to do in the natural, whether it's make a phone call to fix it because some things can be fixed. But when we put our emotions and our anger and our frustration behind it, then we keep creating that. Think about it. If you know that more money is coming in, you know it, you feel it, you're creating it, you're manifesting it, why would you respond in a way that says, I don't have it, or I'm in lack, or I'm not going to get it? Y'all took too much money out of my account. And y'all, that's why people get angry and frustrated and start fussing with the customer service reps, because there's a lack mentality going on behind the scenes. It's not to say that you can't correct somebody's behavior and say, hey, but it's the energy and the emotion behind it, though. That's all I'm saying. Because if they took out $200 extra, but you know that money's going to come from this way, and how do you know it? Because that's what you're manifesting. That's what you're creating. You're like, no, Dory, I don't get back to the 15th. I don't know about no other money. Then that's what you're going to manifest, that you don't get paid until the 15th. For me, if somebody took $200 out of my account that they weren't supposed to take, and I wasn't expecting them to, my first response should be, okay, let me call and see what happened. Let me see if I can get that fixed. Let me see if I need to change something on my end. Maybe I didn't cut off an auto pay. Maybe this didn't happen. Fix the things that you can fix in the natural, but we're responding like a wealthy person. And what that does is it pulls in the money that you're believing and that you're setting that frequency for. It pulls in the various sources. It pulls in the ever increasing. It pulls in the expansion of money, and it causes money to circulate back to you. So that's what wealth frequency is about. A frequency is what you send out, and what you send out, you get back, and you get it back multiplied. So the work for this week is to watch how you respond, and really don't respond. If you don't know how to respond, at least don't respond. Just, okay, and start thinking. Start thinking. That's what this is for, to help you think. Why would I trip about that? I've got various sources of income coming. You're manifesting that. You're creating it. You're speaking it into existence. And before you know it, someone will call you and say, hey, if you offer a service, can you do this for me? And then they'll pay you. Or, hey, I wanted to do this for you. Why would I respond to this happening or that happening? Other people, oh my God, girl, I don't get paid to the 15th. What am I going to do? I just paid these people here. Now is it all of that? The underlying is I'm in lack. I don't have enough. I'm not abundant. Versus money circulates back to me. So, okay, it's going to come back to me. It may not come back today. It's going to come back to me tomorrow, but it's going to come to me. Money is circulating back to me. And then once you finally handle it and they say, hey, we'll give the money back to you in 7 to 10 days, you chilling. The money's coming. Even in that day, you feel like that's all I had. I don't have. I don't. It comes back to a mindset of, wait a minute, various sources come to me. And the only thing is fixed. And that's why I put this too, where it says, the only thing fixed about my income is because people will say, I'm on a fixed income, girl. I can't do that. I can't. Mm-mm. That cuts off your supply. Meaning, I'm saying that I only have a fixed income. My income is fixed, and that's all you're going to get. So over here, we stay in a wealth mindset. And think about that. How would a wealthy person respond? And if you say, well, you don't know what wealth is, and wealth is relative to certain people. Some people can have $10 and say that they're wealthy. This is what I'm saying is, when something unfolds, if you had all the money that you desired and wanted, if you want to put it that way, would you respond that way? Would you go off? Would you be upset, or would you freak out? Would you be scared? Would you be anxious? If you opened your account and it was negative because something hit that was unexpected and you didn't know, it was a bank error, whatever the case may be, Chase glitch, whatever the case may be, if you know that you're well taken care of, you're abundant, your needs are always met, then you won't respond out of lack. That's the thing. We want to work on this week versus responding out of lack. I'm going to respond out of wealth. I'm going to respond out of abundance. And this is how you create and manifest and bring in that flow and that frequency of money. One more time. Every day is payday. I get paid from various sources. The only thing fixed about my income is that it is continual, ever increasing, expanding, and money circulates back to me.